I can love your ass and still leave you. Don't get it twisted. Understand that I can love you far enough from your arms where you can't hurt me no more. You think just because I love you, I'm chained to you, and you got that misconstrued. You think because I love you, I've sacrificed my dignity and self-respect. I didn't. I can love you far enough. I can love you and leave you. My love for you is not a prison. I am not your captive. I am not chained to your heart. Yes, if I leave, will I be hurt? Absolutely. Will I be disappointed? Absolutely. Will it take me a while to get over you? Absolutely. But will I still leave? Despite all that? Absolutely. I will leave your ass if you don't act like you got common sense, decency, and respect me as a person. Period. Quit getting me confused for all those other people that tolerated that bull.
Truer words have never been spoken. A good man will leave you regardless of his love for you, because a good man who has become resourceful, he's a planned individual, he is a successful individual. He prioritizes reason over emotion. So regardless of how he loves you, how much he loves you, if he sees you as a person who's counterproductive to his life, he will eventually walk away from you. He may give you more chances than you can count. And this may make you think that, we together forever, I got him. Trust me, you do not. He will eventually have enough and he'll move on from you. You don't have to cheat on him. Just don't treat him right. Just be an emotional terrorist. Okay, while he's providing, and I'm talking about the men who provide, okay, while he's providing and doing all those things, typically an emotional terrorist, what they'll be doing is just invading him with all the things he isn't doing. And they're linked somehow to her emotions. So, of course, society has already built us to chase desires that are not of our own, but through what they tell us to want on TV. What happens is a man will have a woman in his life and he wants to be with her for her. He loves her. But the woman in his life, she loves him for the things he can't provide. Or she gets tricked into that somehow. Because now all of a sudden, what will make her happy is if he goes and buys her this thing, right? The wedding ceremony got to be big. The ring got to be real. And it's got to be a big diamond. It's got to be all this superficial stuff in order for her to find happiness. He got to be spending bags, thousands of dollars on bags and things like that don't do anything to propel the family forward, just to chase her emotions. I'm telling you now, that type of woman, she'll say she respects him, but then when she's upset, she will offer no respect. It'll be only disrespect and insults. But when she's happy, she'll be the sweetest woman in the world. This man, he will be tired of the roller coaster that you're putting him on, and he will eventually move on. So you got to make sure you appreciate that man. And what I mean by appreciation is speak life into. Support him. You understand? Tell him that you're grateful that he is in your life. So whenever you sitting here and you're like, dang, I just wish he'd take me out more. I wish he'd do that more. I wish he'd do this more. Instead, look at all the things that he is doing and say, I appreciate that man, because without him in my life would be much harder, much difficult without that man. And then you go to him and you tell him those things instead of what he's not doing. You understand? You be respectful and polite and sweet all the time. Okay, don't let your moods dictate whether or not you're going to perform. You perform anyway because he's always a good man. He's always keeping them bills paid. He's always making sure that you're safe, that you're protected, that there's food in that fridge. If you have a man who's providing for you and you're a wife who don't have to work and your income is not needed to make everything run, you need to be appreciative of the man that you have and show him respect and show him love, because every day he's sacrificing his life energy so that the family can survive. That man will die for you. He will give his life for yours. No man is going to keep a person in their life. No good man is going to keep a woman in his life who's treating him like crap, but he got to die for her. But he got to go to work and do everything and provide for her and give her a life. Y'all got to understand something. Your parents won't even do that. If you in your parents' home and you talking crazy and you ain't acting right and you disrespecting them, they'll kick you out. Your own parents will. So why do you think you can have this other individual in your life and treat them like crap? Yo, he ain't your father. He's not obligated to doing any of that for you. You're being entitled if you're expecting him to. Everything that he's doing is out of kindness and out of the love of his heart. A lot of times ladies be having father issues. A lot of times us men do. So I'm not just saying, just women, but a lot of times she will project those types of where her father failed her onto the man, thinking that if he's not giving her something, then he's neglecting her like her father was. No, he's a man. You just got to tell him what you need from him and communicate. Don't sit here and say, yo, you're not doing this for me. You neglected me and you doing this. You're pouring out your traumas. We got to start learning how to work with each other without destroying them and making them feel inadequate by telling them your needs. You understand? So don't create a scenario where he has to chase your emotions. He has to stop chasing his own mission for life, which is what made him a capable man. And now he has to chase whatever is making you happy or trying to, defeat your dragons. You understand? We have to understand what this means now. And a good man should always be chasing you. That means taking you out, showing you that you're still valuable to him, that you're still worthy of it all. So he shouldn't forget about you in the process of manifesting either. So hopefully that's understandable. Hopefully that's understood through it all. Nobody's asking you to be with a man that's mistreating you, but them feeding you and funneling in that you have to be happy or else leave the relationship, it has weakened our families. Our children are now opened up to all these negative statistics because we decided to leave over happiness, a lack of happiness, when that's all internal. You're in control of your own happiness. That'll come and go. Emotions are fleeting. True happiness is working together. Take your emotions out of it. Happiness is working together. You got to think about this, man. We are a culture that lacks unity big time, and we lack consistency. So we have to look at things as an external thing. Emotions can't be how you feel inside. They got to be seen. So happiness and joy, success, these things are working together. So if you're in a relationship where y'all are actually working together, communicating, that is happiness. Because guess who it's going to show upon? Your children. Years and years down the road, when y'all still together, you're going to look back and see your children's children. Now you're a grandparent. Now you're going to look around and see all your grandkids coming because y'all stuck together, and that's happiness, family. That is true happiness, not some fleeting emotion. Sometimes happiness takes time to manifest. Joy takes time. You're talking about a mood. Yo, if I'm in a bad mood, I'll leave my relationship if I'm unhappy. Yo, a good man is not going to sit here and put his whole life on the line for a woman that could leave him at any moment. So eventually or a woman who can treat him any kind of way or talk to him any kind of way. So eventually he'll just be like, look, I love you, but I'm out. And he will walk away, even no matter how badly it hurts him, because he prioritizes reason, okay, and logic. Okay, so he's not going to sit there and keep fighting with you for you to perform correctly. You understand? And I'm trying to say this to all of you ladies who have a good man. Now, a good man is rare. A good man loves the thrill of the chase, but he chooses to chase the women that he's in a commitment with instead of going out and getting some new. Yeah, the temptation is there. Just like the woman, she loves to be chased. So she wants that man to continue to, chase after her with love and kindness or, affection. So you got to love your woman whenever she's coming to you for that, not going outside of you to get that. So a good man is not going outside of you to get that. He's coming to you with that. So I don't want you guys twisting this up saying, what if he cheating on me? No, that's not a good man. What if he ain't resourceful? What if he ain't doing this? No, I said a good man. If you got one of them in your life, you better appreciate him for being a good man, because they're rare. And that you can lose that man. Just because you got him now don't mean that you got him forever. Again, he don't have to be there. He's there because he want to be, so appreciate him. Peace, family.